Former Maine Maritime Academy student who was driving an SUV that crashed in Castine in December, killing 4 fellow students, pleading not guilty to manslaughter and other charges today.
20-year-old Joshua Goncalves Radding of New York did not speak except to answer not guilty 17 times, once for each charge during his first court appearance. Bail was set at $5,000. Prosecutors believe Goncalves Radding was driving under the influence and traveling between 106 miles per hour and 111 before the SUV struck a tree, caught fire, and that's according to the indictment.
20-year-old Brian Keneally of York, 21-year-old Chase Fawcett of Gardner, 22-year-old Luke Simpson of Massachusetts, and 20-year-old Riley Ignacio Cameron of Massachusetts all died in the crash. Goncalves Radding and 2 other students survived. The indictment includes charges of manslaughter, aggravated operating under the influence, reckless conduct with a dangerous weapon, driving to endanger, criminal speeding, forgery, and unlawful use of a license.